Firefighters on the ground and in the air are battling three major wildfires in Southern California. The airport, bridge, and line fires have burned more than 110,000 acres in Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, and San Bernardino counties. The line fire burning closest to us in the San Bernardino National Forest has burned just over 38,000 acres and is now 25% contained. The man accused of starting the fire is facing several arson-related charges. His arraignment today was delayed and is now scheduled for Monday. Tonight, News Channel 3's Bianca Ventura live in studio with a look at how the aerial attack on all three of these fires is being based out of San Bernardino. And Bianca, I understand that this is really one of the largest fleets of its kind anywhere in the world.
And it's owned by CAL FIRE, John. It's very impressive, and I had the opportunity to tour the San Bernardino Air Tanker Base where they're all housed. So right now we're taking a look at a map that is showing all three of those fires that are burning throughout Southern California. Like you mentioned, you can see that the Wrightwood fire is right here. We're also taking a look at the line fire burning up near Big Bear, and also the airport fire. Again, all of these fires burning more than 110,000 acres. And today we're focusing on the San Bernardino Airport, which is also where the San Bernardino Air Tanker Base is loaded. You can see that it's pretty centrally located among all of these fires within the same region here in Southern California. So air tankers that help combat the flames are all based out of the same base here in San Bernardino, and those air tankers then fly out to Wrightwood towards the bridge fire. They head to the line fire. They also come to the airport fire. They come back to fuel up with retardant, and they make several trips throughout a day. And here's a closer look at how that gets done.
Portion of the world's largest aerial firefighting fleet is being serviced here at the San Bernardino Air Tanker Base. About a dozen CAL FIRE aircrafts are being constantly loaded with thousands of gallons of fire retardant. Three fires burning pretty much throughout the region in Southern California. How does that impact the production of the Phos-Chek here and your operation?
I'm doing about a couple 100,000 gallons of retardant a day, which is a lot.
The fire retardant, also known as Phos-Chek, is stored in these tanks and then pumped into the aircraft, allowing crews to load up to 6 air tankers at a time.
These fires are all fairly close, so they come back pretty quick. So that keeps us hopping.
The fire retardant, that can be best described as a pink or red chalk substance, is dropped over the fire line to help slow the spread. It also helps ground crews carry out an effective mop-up. Once the Phos-Chek is loaded into the air tankers, they can take to the skies with the help of the U.S. Forest Service.
So when we're up as an aerial supervisor, we coordinate these guys coming in, make sure they don't run into each other. That's our most important job, because you could have 20 aircraft working the fire at the same time.
Once the air tankers take flight, the aerial supervisor works closely with the pilot to execute the retardant drop.
Based on the fuel and the fire behavior, we'll tell the tanker pilots what coverage level we want. And then they'll adjust that inside, and then when they come in and drop it where we ask them to, that's how much you'll see on the ground.
Most of our runs have been around 30-40 minutes, and we'll be on the ground 10-15 minutes, and that includes loading and fueling.
Although crews stay busy on the ground preparing air tankers for takeoff, the weather sometimes has different plans.
We know yesterday some of the fleet couldn't make it out to the line fire because of low visibility in the smoke. Did you run into the same problems today?
Correct. The weather stayed very similar today as it was yesterday. We did continue to keep 2 Type 1 air tankers assigned to the fire in the event.
So there you have it. Today, like we saw yesterday, some air tankers weren't able to make it out to the line fire because of low visibility. When there's a lot of smoke in the area, the air tankers specifically aren't able to get up into the air, but helicopters are able to drop thousands of gallons of water onto the line fire to help contain some of the flames. So again, the San Bernardino Air Tanker Base serves as the central hub to provide that critical aerial firefighting assistance. I'm live here in studio, Bianca Ventura, News Channel 3.